Hello, dear ones. Welcome to Agnya 8, and we are here to read specifically for Divine Feminine, knowing the kind of messages or guidance which is ready or about to be delivered, of course, through me, through this reading to Divine Feminine. And we'll just give it to Divine to see whatever messages wants to come forth, or the guidance wants to come forth as far as this connection is concerned, a twin flame soulmate, or a very strong divine base connection, or the soul base connection, which is so strong for her. Now I'm saying her, I just want to mention that again, that is gender agnostic, but just for the ease I will be saying Divine Feminine as her, and I'll be addressing it to her because this reading is for Divine Feminine. I've just finished reading for Divine Masculine. It was pretty interesting read, and it is uploading as we are doing this reading, so I should be able to share both the readings today. Now with that note, I also want to mention I'll get certain set of cards here in this row, and then I will do another row as well as I did for masculine. So pick whatever resonates. There is a possibility that the row 1 completely resonates with you, or a row 2 completely resonates with you, but there's also a possibility that both the rows resonate, or apart from 1 and apart from 2 resonates. So use your discretion, see what resonates with you, and use your discretion accordingly. I'm not giving the 4th option as to nothing really will resonate with you, because if you have landed on the channel, if you've landed on this reading, this surely is a message for you. Divine wants you to be here, and so get your message. And here it is timeless, so when the time you watch it is a time when it is meant for you here. So let's see, as far as this connection is concerned, what is that a message which comes for Divine Feminine in this relationship. Now the first card which we got here is compromise. Now this is a very this could mean several separate different things for each one of you, and pick your message accordingly. Now there could be something, first what I'm picking on is there is something which you need to compromise in your current existing situation so that you can take another step forward towards this connection. There is something which needs to be balanced. There is something which is probably kind of in imbalance, or wherein you're involved, already invested, and you will have to compromise that. Or in another way, you will have to make some changes, some alterations in your own self, and compromise a bit of you, or compromise a bit of expectations which you've been holding out of this relationship as well, is a message. Pick whatever is resonating with you. And if anything is triggering you, that means you need to still work on those things. So now let's see what I will be changing decks. I'll be picking different ones, and then collectively see what are the messages which are coming forth. So let's see what else is coming forth here. Okay, let me just move this ahead. It's coming on the way. So let's see what other messages are coming with compromise for Divine Feminine in this connection. Okay, this card just turned upside, not upside, upturned. Now here is the second message which we get with compromise. It is the Willow. Now I want you to look and focus on this card and the energy. Turn on your intuitions. You'll be getting very specific messages just for you as well from these cards. These are very specific, special, different Akashic cards. And here, as you can see, that there is this willow, the tree which is there. There is this water body which is flowing by the tree, and there is this bird flying which means that this is also the nest for birds, and this is also harboring those birds, or giving space to the birds. There is beautiful light in the entire environment. Sun is bright, so there are all the elements, all the forces which are available for this tree to grow and to flourish more and more, because everything is available, all the elements are there. Now the specific point about the willow tree is that it runs very deep. Its roots kind of go really deep. It is very, very grounded. It's so deep that kind of establishes itself completely, and simultaneously, as the strength it gets from the roots, it's pretty flexible. There is a wind blowing, but it doesn't get impacted by harsh winds or anything. It's very, very flexible also. Powerful yet flexible. So these are the kind of qualities you need to be embodying now, feminine. And you need to harbor and give rest to whosoever or howsoever you kind of feel. If others are finding solace, give guidance. You are becoming this strong tree in this journey as you're moving along. Now here it has come with a compromise. Now there is this certain things with that this tree might not be able to do. This tree might not be able to fly like this bird can, but it can give rest to it when the bird comes back. Or there are certain limitations which might be having. So you need to kind of monitor that what is working for you in the situation, what's not. If there are any unrealistic expectations, that should be kind of shed off, and you need to be very, very flexible to embrace what is coming on the journey. You need not to be very, I do not want to use the word adamant, but very strong-headed. They're synonyms, but you got the message. And you need not to be that. So you need to compromise certain aspects which are still kind of not allowing you to be this willow, tree, like this willow tree, which is absorbing all the elementals and all the support to becoming who this tree is. Flexible yet powerful, deep as well as, kind of giving rest from and taking support from all the areas as well. So it's not standalone. There is definitely a lot of support which is coming to the tree. So acknowledge that support as well here. But you will have to reevaluate that what are the things which you need to let go to become more flexible yet powerful. So that is one. Now let's see the further message which is coming forth for you here. See what else is coming forth with the compromise. Okay, intuition. That's really nice. That is really wonderful, because your intuition will tell you, as I said, turn on your intuition. So tune into your intuition, and your intuition will tell you what all you will have to compromise at this point in time, where all you're drawing support, what all is serving you and what all is not serving you, right? You're pretty much strong and you're pretty much flexible as well, but there is still, as I said, this is a general read. So pick your messages. There could be still certain aspects of you which needs change. If you're not flexible, or if you're not grounded, if you're not this, if you're not that. This is a general read. So use your intuitions. And this is number 2 and number 2 again, which makes it 4. Which is about the foundation, which is about the strong base. This intuition, and as the willow tree, you will have a very strong base. And you need to kind of understand things which you need to let go and compromise to be what you need to be, right? Is there anything which is blocking your intuition? So you need to allow that to slip off your life. Now, let me pull one more card here. Let's see what else is coming forth. Okay. Okay, this one just comes and falls. Balance. Amazing, amazing. So there, as I said, that there are things which needs to be balanced. It's all about balance. Everything is about the balance in the universe. Everything is pretty balanced in the universe. Nothing is really out of balance. And that is what you need to balance within you as well. So whatever is causing that imbalance, and that's what I said, that there is something I felt is probably in imbalance in your life. You need to kind of use your intuition and understand. It could be not something which is very evident at the conscious level at this point in time, and you will say, no, I'm good, I'm fine. But there's still, we are on the journey. We are always completely learning, growing, healing. So you need to still understand what is that one thing which still needs to be moderated. What is that one thing which is in excess than the other, or there is something else which is less than the other aspect of it. So this is what the message is. You need to call upon Archangel Zadkiel if you need help around this. This is like the temperance and the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. I think the word is repeating again. Wait for perfect timing. Now again, that word is repeating, guys. Compromise is repeating again. So now here is definitely you will have to let go some aspect, and I am repeating myself as well. It is the intuition which will tell you a lot of it. And let me see what is the message which is coming forth from either Archangel Michael or Romance Angels, because I have mixed these decks. They become very thick though, but I like it this way. So let's get the further message from, okay, the first card which kind of upturns is that there is a kind of message which is not a kind of, but then yes, it is sharing for sure that there is a strong chemistry between you and your masculine. I don't think this is coming as a surprise, but this is more as a confirmation. If many of you were feeling that probably there is no chemistry left, that is a thought you need to let go, and as well, and balance that there is definitely this strong chemistry, because there are different groups who might be watching this. You might be in union, you maybe would have never met your counterpart yet, but I don't actually tune in for those people. So you could either be somebody who is already in union, or somebody who is in separation, or maybe it could be a difficult. I don't know, the video stopped, so I will see till where I recorded that, and I will kind of plug that in together if possible, or I'll kind of post it in two parts as 1 and 2. So the trust is one bit which is coming forth. I don't know how that stopped. Now the second one is the garden, and I would want again to turn on your intuitions there and pick the messages, because this is where we are getting. If you can see closely, there are two children. There is one girl and a boy, and they are kind of dressed. This one is all red and black, and this one is all white, which is kind of talking about the lower chakras and the higher chakras. I think that's what we already spoke. The white is all about the spiritualism, higher chakras, and your intuitions, and Sahasra, which is your crown. And this could be your lower chakras like root and sacral and stuff. Now here these two children are playing. This one is using the magnifying glass, looking at the flowers and specifically focusing on the butterfly. Now here it's a beautiful, beautiful garden and a beautiful, beautiful day. Now there is the trust which you need to have. Now, couple of things. There is a possibility that you might have children involved in the situation, and you might not be trusting that your counterpart will be able to decide because of the children. You need to have trust that things will work out just fine. That's one. Second is you need to trust that if you have children, they will be all fine. Things will also work out. either ways. Wherever the children involved, things will work out just fine. There is this transformation which is happening if there are no children involved, and otherwise as well, even if there are children involved. That is another message which is coming up, which is about the right set of balance, which we saw the otherwise between the higher and the lower chakras. And transformation. The situation is transforming into becoming something new, something beautiful. And there is this, things which are changing and transforming for good. Now there is this boy who's taking a slingshot at something which is not visible here, meaning that there is already something is getting aimed at, and that is the focus which is moving. Things are maybe not completely visible at this point in time, but still you need to have trust that focus is not gone. Both of them are focused. This one is focused on transformation. This one is focused on getting whatever is not visible. This could be you, who pretty much is focused on your spiritual awakening, your spiritual journey. And this could be masculine here, pointing out the slingshot and dealing with things as they are. But they both are focused, they both are together. If not physically, in the spirit world and in the 5D, right? So believe in that and keep working on your respective journeys, and things will line up. Let's see what is the... And you also need to trust that there could be that children are coming your way. So that is another message. How, what? Use your intuition. It's a general read. And there comes another message, which is discontent and boredom. Now, because of the things, the way they are transpiring, you might be feeling pretty bored and discontent, because you may not be wanting things. You have turned your face away from this huge expanse and a beautiful day, and you just kind of many of you might not be wanting to even consider this connection or trying to work on something. That's fine, but you need to do it from the space which is not out of discontent and boredom. You would want to focus on yourself, and that is the journey which you need to embark upon, which is absolutely fine. This should not be because your divine masculine is not turning around or anything, because you're setting in, there is no communication happening, and then etc. etc. Surrendering is one aspect, but giving up and turning your face away is another aspect. So see whatever is your way. I'm not kind of saying that this is right or this is wrong. Do what you feel is right and what you're calling from within is. But all I'm saying is that discontent and boredom, maybe it's trying to tell you something, maybe it's time for you to focus on other stuff. That could be thing. Again, use your intuition, because that's the strong card which is there, and it is a double of that. There is 2, it's 4. That means a double intuition will work in your favor. Double up on your intuition there and work things out for yourself. Let me see what number is below. That's 5 of roses. That's a number for transformation. That's the number for change. Let me get more messages here. I don't know how will I kind of do this. This reading will be split in 2, but that's fine. It is what it is. And let me kind of move on to the next deck. Okay, trust. Yes, trust. And then what else? Queen of Earth. Yes, this could be pretty much your energy. This Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible, and you are all this here, feminine. You definitely are all this. You probably are kind of disconnecting from that aspect of you, because it's also a very grounding energy, like the willow. And like that, Queen of Earth is pretty much grounded and spend times in spreading the roots so that she can absorb the things around and then give out the flowers and the blooms and all that which she needs. So she's very giving, she's very kind, she's very thoughtful and warm. And you need to take a sensible approach in things, and that's what I just want to read out for you. It says, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And you need to trust what it is, how it is. Now, if you have certain situation in hand, if you have people involved who are around you, this could be children, as I said, you need to be kind, you need to be warm. And as you deal with these things, also understand that these are the things which have manifested in your present. So attend to it fully and give your compassionate ground to anything and everything which is around you at this point in time. That's the guidance and that's the calling. Let me get the Archangel Michael. Okay, I've got one card which is from Archangel Michael. Yes, see, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So there is something definitely which is talking about this discontent, boredom, which is kind of maybe irritable up to a certain extent. And you need to leave that situation. You need to leave the distrust situation. You need to leave aside things which are not making you grow as an individual and becoming that queen of earth, because you are definitely, surely deep within are all that. And if you are all that, then you need to kind of move ahead and become more and more of what you are lined up to you. So leave anything which is unhealthy. It could be unhealthy situation, anything which is holding you back, which is, these could be thoughts, beliefs, people, situation, maybe a job, anything. So utilize that wisdom, utilize that intuition which comes forth, and leave that situation. Take help from Archangel Michael. And here we have beautiful two trees. I think too much of trees happening here. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Maybe you are just kind of giving up, because that's what I picked up from that, and you're losing you're kind of losing trust and falling into the distress. Could be this or both, as I said before. I don't want to repeat on that front, but don't rush into things and giving up energy. You know, you can surrender, but take time. Allow nature to take its course is a message which is coming here. Now I will pull one guidance message from the Atlantean deck, and let's see what is coming forth. This could be the general message for you, feminine. Whatever is coming forth for you. Let's see. Cooperation, yeah. You need to be cooperating with people around you. People, take cooperation, take help, give help is definitely the message. Now let's see what it is. In the golden times of Atlantis, everyone cooperated selflessly for the highest good, with the benefit that they all felt safe and nurtured. The people also pooled everything, their produce, gifts, skills, and work. All was offered with love to the community. There was no such thing as money, because each family took only what it needed. There was always plenty for everyone, and a sense of abundance prevailed. Isn't that beautiful? All right, togetherness. What can you share today? It may be your friendship, your time, or something more tangible. Receiving this card guides you to give away anything you no longer need. It also suggests that you cooperate with others for greater good. Be generous-hearted, and your rewards from the universe will be great. Cooperate in a vision greater than yourself. So that's a kind of guidance message and a note, and this is it for you here, Divine Feminine. And do let me know your messages, any synchronicities you come across. Do post that, do list that in the comments below. It'll be nice to read and to know. And I'm open for private reads. If you want to get one, you can write to agnya8@gmail.com. And thank you so much for all the support you're extending to the channel, to it all. I really, really appreciate that. All the subscribers, a big shout out. And if you've not already subscribed, please do so. And do hit the like button if you like what I do. And that's it for now. I'll see you again later. Let me tune in and get the connection reading as well. So thank you so much and take care, spread love and be happy.